We're giving more opportunity for leaders to step forward, to learn, to see, to experience, to understand, and then be a constructive advocate. In years to come, you will be the leaders of Singapore. So remember, have confidence in yourself, talk to one another, be open, always be constructive. In complexity, in diversity, you will see strength, unity, and there is a tremendous opportunity for all of us.
Welcome to our YLC Youth Leaders Collective. This is the time you all clap. Our program aims to inspire you as youth leaders so that we can take individual and collective action towards building a shared Singapore, a shared future. This program is going to take 10 weeks. It will comprise of 4 phases: engage, expose, equip, and execute.
Day one for me, I was actually a little hesitant. I was very nervous that I couldn't fit. However, after participating, the feeling actually went away when I get to meet the people and also participate in the activities that they have provided. We had a bunch of different ground-up initiatives founders come down to share their experiences. We were able to ask them questions related to our GUIs. I found it very inspiring because it's really about the importance of adaptability and how can we develop solutions to help alleviate some of that pressure and bring everyone as a collective.
One of the speakers mentioned about not carrying out a project where you fulfill what you think the needs of your target group are. Because I've always thought about community projects in a perspective that revolves around me, what I think needs to be done, and I've never thought about reaching out to the target group, getting to know what their true needs are. So that's definitely a really significant way in how my mindset has changed.
We often hear about the term servant leadership, not so much so steward leadership. It got me thinking about what I steward in terms of my values and my strengths and my weaknesses. I think at this stage where we don't really know exactly what our goals are, what problems we want to solve in the community, these workshops are able to help us distill it and then put it into words what we already know in our hearts and in our heads.
We experienced and went through some of their activities, and we also did some sharing. I think that really did help to strengthen the bond between us two, get the exposure to each other cultures and the different initiatives and startups. We are surrounded by everyone who are all trying to serve their own community, and I think that really did strengthen us.
The whole trip can be summarized in the idea of hearts and the idea of love, because that's something that we felt so strongly from every single Cambodian that we've spoken to. This was a very wonderful experience for a cultural exchange. We were able to see how Cambodia is able to share their culture with not only the youths, but also people outside of their country. There was a quote that was mentioned: culture is not just what came from your past, but also something that will shape your future. And that was very empowering. When we went over there, immediately the children just ran to the gate and they just hugged us. When we spoke to the chief, he was telling us how our only job there is to love them, adore them, because that's what they like the most. More so than just the food that we were giving them. I think that they were really appreciative of our company. We had a little piggyback wall, which was so much fun. This experience really made me think about how much we need to be a warm and loving community, because we really don't know what these kids have gone through, and what we can do to help them is really to just be present and to love them in that moment. Your presence and smiles are enough to bring forth the warmth that the children require.
We came across this target group of elderly hustlers. We realized that a lot of them have very powerful stories. So we're here to interview them so that we can put it on social media for even more people to know their story.
So my GUI today is this initiative to mitigate isolation, because there's a lot of seniors staying alone. Therefore, we created this initiative to help and to look out for these seniors and make sure that they're taken care of, they are known in the community.
I think the different phases helped us to build up the knowledge on starting a GUI and showed us how to think from different perspectives, because the projects really needed us to look into what we are doing from a different angle, and these camps train our ability to do so.
Through this program, I really realized the importance of community leadership.
It teaches us a lot of skills that we wouldn't have been able to obtain elsewhere, such as in school.
It was a very fruitful session as I was able to gain new insights.
YLC gave me the chance to connect with a lot of like-minded people and it made me really happy.
YLC really deepened my understanding of the world around me and helped me to better engage the community.